So I'm continuing my series of match retro reviews with Season 2, Episode 10, The Sniper. Before I jump into this review, I will be doing an update video in the coming days where I'll be explaining why I haven't been uploading videos. And this video is actually delayed as well by a day, but it still has been delayed. But oddly, the events of this episode weirdly relate to why I was delayed, but not quite. But I wasn't under fire or anything, but I was in a position where I was not able to access my normal stuff going on. Again, that's going to be its own update video, but this episode, weirdly, the fact that trapped in a situation where you don't know quite when things are going to return to normal, that is definitely relatable to me. But let's actually talk about the episode. So the 477 is under fire by a sniper, and shenanigans, hijinks ensue. Not too much, but there's the small stuff. You got your panics, you got your jokes you try to deal with. Henry and Radar are trapped in the showers. Radar loses the towel that's giving him some privacy. I've read that was supposed to be a blooper, but at the same time I could see them actually trying to do it. So who knows how that one actually was supposed to go. But there's other stuff too, like actually kind of a heartfelt moment between Hawkeye and Frank of all characters. Now, there is no Frank being frank about the fact that he failed medic school 2 times, that he's a bit of a coward. And yeah, that's kind of very much true for Frank, and also highlights how Hawkeye and Trapper do not respect Frank as a doctor, and they don't respect him as an officer either. But Hawkeye basically gives this 99 out of 100 times. A hero is someone who's just too cold, tired, hungry to give a damn. Which I think is often the case. You got nothing else to do, you might as well just do it kind of mentality. And yeah, and there's again several other scenes too. And of course they call regimental headquarters for help. So eventually, they do get a chopper to come up. The sniper's flushed out and injured, but Hawkeye, showing that he's a doctor first and foremost, grabs his medical bag and goes to tend to the wounded North Korean sniper. Frank, meanwhile, says, well, he fired on our flag of truce, let's fire on his. And they did try to do that. They made a white flag, and they went out so they could get some wounded that came in and hopefully end the siege that the sniper is putting on them. Of course, the sniper fired on the flag, so the sniper did commit a war crime, then Frank advocated that they commit a war crime in return. And that's why it's appointed not to commit profanity or a false surrender, or ignore somebody's surrender, because yeah, that creates problems. But yeah, so that's the gist of the episode. I really love this episode. I love that it's serious, and there's some jokes. Yes, there's some jokes to relieve the tension for us, the audience. But a lot of it is, you can definitely tell the characters are also experiencing the tension, and they're trying to relieve it, but not always with success. And that's really the bulk of the episode. But there's one other important thing I want to mention: Frank's lack of gun safety. Frank, never put your finger on the trigger. Keep it on the trigger guard if you're going to hold it like that. And of course, Hawkeye and Trapper, while they don't call him out for his lack of trigger finger discipline, they do call him out on improper gun safety, pointing it willy-nilly. He didn't even have the safety on. But Frank's supposed to be incompetent at a bunch of stuff, so that makes sense. And the joke is that he's dumb for handling a gun that way, and you shouldn't be like Frank. So I'm fine that they showed it, because it's being that dumb for gun is just dumb to do, and they rightfully make fun of being that dumb. Granted, there's another episode where Frank has, improper trigger discipline as well, but that's when BJ gets here and BJ's foot gets injured, then I remember. But it might have made some more sense in some ways if there was actually a consequence. As you know, Frank did accidentally discharge the gun twice. Basically, Ray just snuck into the mess tent to get some food, and Hawkeye and Frank saw that, and they saw it was the North Korean sniper getting food. And Frank, fires his gun without paying attention to what he's shooting to. Again, don't be like Frank is a big part of what Mash is saying. Be more like Hawkeye. Hawkeye, like I said, at the end of the episode, grabs his medical bag, well, second to last scene of the episode, grabs his medical bag and goes to treat the sniper. And of course the ending joke, and of course the ending joke is that the sniper thought the 477 was MacArthur's headquarters and that's why he was firing on them. But he was just a cold, hungry kid who didn't know what he was actually doing. Really good way of ending the episode, also dressing Frank up as General Costa before him realizing it. Again, kind of a good fun joke to end the episode, and shows these are characters also trying to deal with it in a certain way through humor. And you can tell Trapper and Hawkeye, they have sympathy for the sniper because they see him just as a young kid who made a, foolish decision, was dragged into the war that he shouldn't have been a part of, and that probably shouldn't have been really going on. We can break more down the Korean War some other time, but war is always a tragedy, no matter what. But that's all I got for you today. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you, always.